A giant eye appeared above the city, watching the citizens below with red-blooded intensity. And even though the city has faced world-ending threats before, humanity, governments, police, even the Society of Superheroes has no idea what to do. But the eye is still above them, looming, watching, and slowly moving down towards the city, closer and closer. And what they decide will mean the beginning of a new era or an end to everything. Dr. Insane didn't even see the eye when it appeared. He was doing his day job, trying to do surgery on a villain that tried to kill him 15 minutes earlier. Exaxle, he screamed at his demon. His demon appeared next to him, relaxed even though Dr. Insane's apron was covered in blood. "What's up, boss?" Exaxle said. "Give me a spell to put Bloodbag's face back together," Dr. Insane said. The villain on the operating table, Bloodbag, swung at Dr. Insane with his fist, but Dr. Insane stepped out of the way. "Don't test me, Bloodbag," Dr. Insane said. "For your spell. Kiss Bloodbag on the lips," Exaxle said, smiling. "Ugh," Dr. Insane said. He turned to Bloodbag. "Do you mind terribly if I kiss you on the lips?" Dr. Insane said. "It's for your health." Dr. Insane had just captured Bloodbag minutes earlier. He had tried to steal a surgery laser. "What?" Bloodbag screamed. "No!" Bloodbag's eye bled onto Dr. Insane's shirt. "See, the way my powers work is my demon gives me a punishment so I can learn to use a spell," Dr. Insane said. "I don't like it either, but if I play his little games, I can pretty much do anything. You're about to lose your eye, so what's it gonna be, Bloodbag?" "You're crazy," Bloodbag said. "Fine." Dr. Insane smooched him on the lips. "I recommend chapstick next time," Dr. Insane said. "Exaxle, spell." The demon chuckled, whispering the spell in Dr. Insane's ear. Dr. Insane's communicator buzzed, the Society of Heroes communicator, the one that only buzzed when the world was ending. "Okay, we gotta finish this fast. Septus Cranius," he said. Bloodbag's face knit back together, even better than how he looked when he was healthy. "Don't hit me so hard next time," Bloodbag said as Dr. Insane put him in handcuffs. "You should say thank you when people save your life," Dr. Insane said. "People are always thanking God. It's like, he didn't put you back together. I did." Exaxle chuckled. Dr. Insane put his communicator to his ear. "Hey babe, wanna have a romantic candlelit dinner tonight?" he asked. Ghostman screamed at the other end of the communicator. "What? Insane, teleport here right now," Ghostman said. Bloodbag was giving Dr. Insane a look. "I am straight, you know," Dr. Insane said. "It's just a joke." Dr. Insane looked at Exaxle. "Teleportation spell," Dr. Insane said. "Kiss him again," Exaxle said, smiling. Dr. Insane stepped out of the portal and saw Ghostman, Ocean Man, the girl who explodes, what was her name? Alma? And his worst nightmare, floating in the air above them. Alexander, the 14-year-old most powerful superhero on Earth, who up until a few months ago was its most dangerous villain. He floated off the building now and smiled at Insane, smiling like a kid, but he wasn't a kid. He could fly and lift a skyscraper over his head. He could blast cities apart from the energy in the black hole in his chest. He was a mass casualty event just waiting to happen. "So, does anyone know what that thing is?" Alexander said. Ghostman grumbled. "Whatever it is, it isn't good. Not at all." Dr. Insane turned around and saw the eye was huge, the size of the entire lower half of the city, slowly sinking down towards them. "Does it blink?" Dr. Insane asked. Alexander chuckled. Ghostman glared at him. "Ocean Man could send Big Wave at it," Ocean Man said. "Ocean Man like Big Wave." "No," Dr. Insane said. "We have to examine it. Which one of you can fly?" Ghostman and Alexander raised their hands. "Which one of you can fly without breaking a sweat?" Ghostman put his hand down. "Come on, you walking nuclear weapon, you," Dr. Insane said. "Let's go check out an eyeball." "Don't call me that," Alexander said. "What?" Dr. Insane said. "A nuclear weapon." "I'm not," Alexander said. Alexander flew him up to the eye. People stared at Alexander's red cape and the star on his chest, filled with hope. No one ever stared at Dr. Insane like that. "How long before I can hit that thing?" Alexander said. Dr. Insane looked at the pupil of the huge eye, the large cornea. "Don't mess this up," Dr. Insane said. "You don't have a good track record." "Enough, okay?" Alexander said. "I've made mistakes, but I don't think it's hostile," Dr. Insane said, cutting Alexander off, staring into the eye. "It's curious." Dr. Insane said. Alexander flew them closer to the eye, grumbling. The eye watched them. Do you know what it is? Alexander asked. Dr. Insane had lived for hundreds of years, kept alive by his demon's promise of immortality, which left him duty-bound to help all of humanity. He had seen civilizations rise and fall, seen the wonders of technology, seen people able to rewrite the laws of the universe with their bare hands. And Dr. Insane had no idea what this eye was. Dr. Insane said. I don't know. Alexander laughed. You don't know. You, Alexander said. I can find out, Dr. Insane said angrily. Exaxel, give me a knowledge spell. Come on with this Exaxel business. Ghostman says you're crazy, Alexander said. There's no demon, just cast the spell. Wouldn't you like to know, Dr. Insane said, grinding his teeth. It was better this way. He didn't want people to know the way the world really worked. But still, every time someone called him crazy, he got nervous. You won't ever really know if you are crazy, right? That's gonna cost you, boss, Exaxel said. Big time. Why don't you kill the kid? Exaxel said. Dr. Insane chuckled. No, I can't kill the kid. Alexander bristled. You got a lot of nerve judging me when you listen to voices, Insane. Alexander said, staring into the eye. It might have been the light, but it looked like Alexander's eyes were changing too. Can you stop talking to your imaginary friend? Alexander said. At least give me a spell to contain it so it doesn't get closer, Dr. Insane said to Exaxel, frustrated. Alexander's pupils dilated. He's bad? Alexander said to the eye. He deserves to die? Dr. Insane whirled around. What? Choom! Alexander dropped Dr. Insane, sending him hurtling towards the ground. Dr. Insane screamed. He struggled to find his footing as Alexander's eyes glowed red, the exact same color as the eye in the sky. Don't hurt Master, Alexander screamed. Master wants you to look at him. Boy, what are you? Dr. Insane said, but then he understood. The eye was controlling him. Exaxel, save me, Dr. Insane said. Give yourself a wet willy, Exaxel said, laughing. Alexander's eyes were red. He flew down with his face twisted in rage, faster than a bullet, ready to punch Dr. Insane. If his fist connected, Dr. Insane was dead, beyond dead. His bones would turn to dust, and he would pop like a red balloon. Dr. Insane licked his finger and put it in his ear. Excellent, Exaxel said. He told him the spell. Alexander punched through the air right where Dr. Insane was, but Dr. Insane fell through a portal on top of him. Give me a spell to break the eye's mind control, Dr. Insane said as he jumped through another portal, barely dodging another punch from Alexander. Dr. Insane barely made a portal to escape him. Once he knew his spell, he could only use it for 60 seconds. Then he forgot it and had to ask for another punishment. Don't hurt him, Alexander screamed. Don't hurt him, Alexander screamed. He was totally under the eye's control. Master needs us, Alexander screamed. He needs us to look at him. Dr. Insane didn't understand, but he definitely wasn't going to look at it. He made a portal to jump through it, but Alexander grabbed his ankle and pulled him back out. He wrestled and fought against Alexander, but Alexander put him into a headlock and forced him to look at the eye. He felt it then, how powerful the boy was, how easy it would be for the boy to kill him. The boy grabbed him by the neck, and Dr. Insane was sure that he was dead. He forced him to look at the eye. Insane felt something changing. He tried to turn around and face Alexander, but he couldn't. He tried to turn away, but Alexander kept him in place with his super strength. Exaxel, Dr. Insane screamed. He was on a red planet. In the sky, there were strange stars everywhere. Alexander was standing in a foot of red dust, shrugging. Exaxel, Dr. Insane screamed. Nothing happened. There was no magic in this place. He was completely screwed. Oh, you're here too, Alexander said. Wonderful. He kicked red dust. This is bad, Dr. Insane said. Really bad. He looked into the sky, constellations he didn't recognize. The planet was red dust and dry, dead plants. And there was no way back. No way at all. The eye had your body under mind control, Dr. Insane said. Mine too. Dr. Insane fell to his knees in the sand. With your strength and my magic, the Earth is doomed. Alexander grit his teeth and flew up, getting a better view. Damn it, Alexander said. He crashed into the ground. Look, I know you don't like me, okay? Alexander said. Dr. Insane bristled. Alexander's eyes glowed yellow, the way they glowed when he was about to release his power. Even here, even in the eye's strange realm that they took him to, His powers still worked. The kid was that powerful. Insane stared at him and half expected him to hit him, but Alexander instead reached out his hand. "Look, we've got to fly back to Earth," Alexander said. "Are you coming or not?" "Don't be ridiculous. The eye clearly just transported our minds here," Dr. Insane said, flicking the sand with his fingers. "Our minds?" Alexander said. "But you clearly don't get it, do you?" Dr. Insane said. "We're stuck here, and the eye is controlling our bodies and making them kill innocent people back home. And it's all your fault." Dr. Insane threw red sand into Alexander's face. Alexander pinned him to the ground with his fist raised high, ready to punch him into the ground. "I could kill you like that. Do you get it?" Alexander said. "Go on," Dr. Insane said. He was stupid and reckless, but he had no idea how to get out of this place, and he was completely done. Innocent people were probably dying, and there was nothing Dr. Insane could do to stop it. "Prove I was right about you," Dr. Insane said. "Prove that you're just as bad as I thought you were." Alexander was holding back tears. Dr. Insane gasped in surprise. He sometimes forgot. The kid was so strong, but he was still just a kid, 14 years old. "I'm trying to be good," Alexander said, blinking his tears away. "I really am. But sometimes I think back to all the bad things I've done and I'm sorry," Dr. Insane said. "You're right, I'm just mad this is all my fault. I wanted to see the eye, and now," Dr. Insane said. He slapped himself into the face. "Idiot," he screamed. "Hey," Alexander said, flying over to Insane. "Coming from one schizo to another, you can save the mental breakdown till after you save the world." Dr. Insane chuckled. Dr. Insane looked at the kid, the costume, the flicker of the black hole in his chest. "Eureka," he said. He chuckled, laughed, genuinely. Sure, the kid was dangerous, a monster if he lost control, completely. That black hole in his chest could... Black hole, Insane gasped. "That's it," Dr. Insane said. "I need you to lose control of your powers." Alexander's face flashed in fear. "What?" Alexander said. "But you're strong enough to rip a planet apart. I haven't seen anything like it in all my years," Dr. Insane said. "I don't have my powers, but you do. Let go." "No," Alexander said. "I can't." "You have to," Dr. Insane said, nodding. "Let go." Alexander's eyes exploded with yellow light, engulfing the planet in energy. Insane watched the air and saw reality flickering, cracking. "More power," he screamed. "Come on, kid, when's the last time you really let loose?" Alexander screamed, and the black hole in his chest burst open. Reality flickered, then shifted. "Okay, don't freak out," Dr. Insane said. "Don't what?" Alexander said. Dr. Insane jumped into the black hole in Alexander's chest. The inside of a black hole was like nothing Insane expected. A place beyond time, light, and understanding. So when Insane's bones broke and his body ripped apart, he understood. He screamed one word. Exaxel. The demon watched him being ripped apart and laughed. "Oh, good. Maybe if you die, I'll finally be free," Exaxel said. Insane gurgled words out as best he could, hoping that he was heard. The hole ripped Dr. Insane apart, turning him into bloodied fractals. Somehow, Insane still screamed. "Give me a spell to stop the eye from working and send Alexander and me back home," Dr. Insane screamed. "Please, I'll do anything." "Admit you see yourself in the kid," Exaxel said. "Good and bad." "What if I eat a skateboard?" Dr. Insane said. Exaxel laughed. "No," he said. "Admit it." "Fine," Dr. Insane said. "I do." Exaxel chuckled and told him the spell. "Porus Deus," Dr. Insane said. The black hole faded away. In the darkness, he saw Alexander, the boy he was afraid of. No powers, just him. And Insane knew the demon was right. He did see himself in him. Alexander and Dr. Insane were standing on the building above Mega City, alive. They looked out at the city, and Dr. Insane's fears were unfounded. The eye was there, but the people weren't killing each other. The city actually looked empty. "Welcome back, Doctor," Ghostman said. "You two put up a pretty strong fight, but I managed to keep you contained up here. Unfortunately, we've got another problem." Dr. Insane turned around to see a giant tidal wave crashing towards the city. "I don't understand," Dr. Insane said. When we discovered it can control your bodies, I had to keep you here, and the rest of the team had to do a nuclear option, Ghostman said. Dr. Insane looked at Ghostman. Ocean Man's big wave. You didn't. I did, Ghostman said. Ocean Man said it was the only way, and we didn't have our genius of the operation. Can he stop it? Dr. Insane said. No, Ghostman said. So, Dr. Insane said, everyone's gonna die? We evacuated the city, but, we are, if you don't stop it, Ghostman said. Dr. Insane looked at Alexander, floating in the sky next to him. The boy he'd feared and hated for months. Now he suddenly wanted to make sure the kid was okay. The wave was big, apocalyptic. Nothing Ghostman or Dr. Insane could stop on their own, and even Alexander. It was just a chance. They couldn't fail. They just couldn't. Right, Dr. Insane said, looking at the tidal wave the size of a mountain hurtling itself towards them. Let's party. Ixaxel? Sorry about this, boss, but, Ixaxel said, you've got to kill the kid. I'm not going to kill him, Dr. Insane said. The wave was rushing towards them. The city that he'd loved, the city that kept millions of people safe, was about to go under. I know you don't want to, the demon whispered, laughing. Tell the kid. The kid'll do it, if you ask. Just tell him it's for the greater good, the demon chuckled. You hero types are all the same. Alexander looked nervously at Dr. Insane. What? Alexander said. He says if I kill you, I can stop the wave, Dr. Insane said. Insane, we don't have time for this, Ghostman said. You're psychotic. Demons aren't real. Just get past whatever mental issues you have and cast the spell. The wave was getting closer now. It was bigger, towering over the skyscrapers. Even though it was incapacitated, the eye floated above, watching. Demons are real, and if I don't do the punishment, I can't cast the spell, Dr. Insane screamed. Alexander looked between the wave and Insane. He took a breath to speak up when Insane held up a hand. We don't need magic to stop this wave, Dr. Insane said, looking at Alexander in the eyes. He knew that the kid would sacrifice himself, but he wouldn't let the kid do that. We have you, Dr. Insane said, smiling. Alexander panicked. Insane, please, Alexander said. Do you trust me? Dr. Insane said. Ghostman looked at the wave, then at Dr. Insane. He sighed. I always knew I was going to die doing this. If your plan doesn't work, Ghostman said. It'll work, Alexander said. He's a really smart guy, remember? Dr. Insane smiled. Right, Alexander, Dr. Insane said. How much do you know about antimatter? I haven't gotten to that in high school science, Alexander said. Dr. Insane laughed. The wave was everywhere. It blotted out all the light. Somewhere deep in the ocean, Ocean Man was using all his might, creating it, thinking he was saving the world, not aware that he was actually dooming it. But Alexander floated between the wave and the city. He opened the black hole in his chest as far as he would go, letting go in the same way that he let go on the Red Planet. He screamed in rage, his body ripped apart. Kill the kid, Ixaxel had said. Dr. Insane crossed his fingers. The water was seconds from hitting him. It was fun being a hero with you, Ghostman said to Dr. Insane, staring at the wave rushing towards them. Dr. Insane smiled. The water rushed past Alexander. Dr. Insane closed his eyes for impact. He didn't even get wet. Dr. Insane opened one eye. He smiled. I knew you could do it, kid, Dr. Insane said. Alexander was exhausted, half dead on the beach, panting, but the wave was gone. The city was saved. Ghostman carried Dr. Insane down onto the beach. The air flickered with the ghost of the black holes past. It was hard to breathe. Insane crouched next to Alexander. Are you okay? Dr. Insane said. Alexander's eyes flickered. They didn't open. The boy. Did he... You didn't tell me antimatter feels like a rod shoved up where the sun don't shine, Alexander said. Dr. Insane burst out laughing and put his arms around Alexander. Good job, Dr. Insane said. Out of the buildings, the bunkers, and hiding, people came out, expecting their city to be destroyed. Instead, they found Ghostman, Dr. Insane, and Alexander, standing tall, and all the while, the eye loomed above them, looking down. To be continued.